Yes, sir. Week 15, NFL Countdown, baby. Welcome to Regular People Sports. Richard Drake, as always, in the building with me. What's going on,
How
dog?
you doing? How you doing? Welcome, regular people. How y'all
Hey,
regular people doing today, man? Week 15. We got a month left.
almost there, baby. Season went by pretty quick, man. I remember
Yeah.
week 1, man, we was trying to get it together. 15
Yeah,
weeks
now
later,
we
we still
we
here.
got the ball rolling, man. We got our mojo going, man. We're gonna keep it going, baby. Keep it
We
going.
we still here, baby. Let's start with Bills Pats. AFC East showdown. The Pats, they can clinch the division and clinch the playoffs with a win. This game is got a lot of headlines. Bills second overall on offense. They first in rushing yards as well. Allen is coming off a good game last week. He threw 3 touchdowns and scored another touchdown on the ground in a comeback win last week versus the Bengals. Drake made second in the NFL in passing yards. So this Pat's stingy rushing defense versus this Bills rushing attack, it's be a pretty good story this season. Allen is also 6-0 when he hasn't turned the ball over this year, so that's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he can stay turnover free, and the Bills can get a much needed win because the Patriots, they clearly have a lot of momentum right now. They looking like the old Patriots. Mike Vrabel got them boys. He got them boys looking pretty good, man. And yeah, I think this game is it's a big one. It's a big one. They coming to New England, and it might be snowing. What you think the Bills got to do to slow these boys down?
Yeah, man. Patriots coming off a bye week. They on that 10-game win streak. This is round two. I think the Bills just got to protect the ball. Don't turn the ball over.
Yeah.
Josh Allen went crazy against the Bengals in the snow, so he feeling himself. He threw for over 250 yards and 3 touchdowns, 70 rushing yards
Mm.
and touchdown. He did everything. They're gonna try to rely on their two main targets, Dalton Kincaid and Dawson Knox. That's their main target, and then they're gonna, hand it off to James Cook and throw it to James Cook out the backfield. Cook had 18 carries for 80 yards with 31 receiving yards. These two teams, man, AFC East matchup, they go at it. Josh Allen, he had a pivotal turnover at the end of the game, early in the year. I think it was Marcus Jones. Came out of nowhere. Josh Allen throwing across his body. Marcus Jones come and take the ball away.
Yeah.
The last score was 23-20. That one went down to the wire. So I'm expecting Josh Allen to take care of the ball. And Drake May, he's very efficient. He's been efficient all year. 23 touchdowns, only 6 INTs, 71 completion rate. Their offense has been averaging 27 points a game. May spreads the ball around a lot. 5 different receivers got at least 30 yards a game. So this gonna be a slugfest. It's gonna be cold. You see Matt Jones coming to the stadium, no shoes on, no socks on.
Yeah.
He just think he an Indian or something. He's just one with nature.
Yeah. Matt
um,
Jones, you talking about Matt Holland. Ain't that
I
his
mean Matt Hollins. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was finna say
Receive.
that's Matt Hollins who be doing that.
Nah, yeah. Matt Hollins with the braid, big tall receiver, no shoes, no
He been,
socks.
he been doing that for a minute, man. What's
Yeah,
up,
he
bro?
he
Where he
huh?
get that from? Why
I
he
don't
be
know.
doing
He was
that?
doing that when he played for the Falcons. I don't know where he
He
get that
played for the
from.
Falcons?
Yeah, he played for the Falcons a couple years back with Arthur Smith. Yeah, he ain't do nothing either.
I
so
remember that. I remember that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so he think he won with nature. And on the Bills defense side of the ball, they gave up 34 points against the Bengals. Joe Burrow was kind of cooking them with T. Higgins and Chase.
Yeah.
They done gave up 30 plus points in the last 3 of their 5 games, man. So Bills defense, been kind of getting exposed. They kind of leaky. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Drake May can carve them up. Drake May's very smart. He always make the right decision. He don't turn the ball over a lot.
Yeah.
So and they well coach Mike Vrabel. Telling you, bro, I believe Mike Vrabel gonna have them boys ready to play. They should, it should be a good game.
Yeah. When you looking
And
at these Patriots, man, it's just like it's really good to see that they playing this well right now. With all the changes they made, especially with the coach they had last year. and it's just good to see them back. You know what I'm saying, rolling, especially with a coach like Mike Vrabel. I mean, he's a player's coach, and
Mm-hmm.
he's definitely making a difference. Another little small story with this game, of course, Stephon Diggs, former Bills receiver, he gonna have a lot of smoke coming into this game. You know, him and Josh Allen used to have a good relationship. They went to a few championships, AFC championships, couldn't get it done. Stephon Diggs leading the Patriots in receiving yards this year, so this might be a little
Mm-hmm.
revenge game for him. So it'll be some personal vendettas going on with him. You know, he's a very passionate brother, so I'm sure he's gonna come out swinging, man. Sure, he
Yeah.
gonna come out swinging. So we'll see. Bills and Patriots might be snowing 1 o'clock. Packers and Broncos.
Ooh.
This is a good matchup right here. Broncos on a 10-game winning streak. They ain't been on a game winning streak like this since Peyton Manning retired. That's what they say.
Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a long time, boy. It's been a long time coming for him.
yeah. Broncos actually underdogs at home versus the Packers. This game
In
is at
Mile High.
4:30. Yeah, Mile High today. Nick Bonito, he mentioned that he likes when he's the underdog. He likes when people doubt him. Broncos coming off 9 consecutive comebacks. Christian Watkins been balling these last 5 games. He's got 4 touchdowns in the last 5 games. Pat Surtain might have something to say about that. So
Yes.
we'll see how that goes.
That's gonna be an interesting matchup.
Going to be a real interesting matchup. Of course, Jordan Love, he's been playing lights out. I mean, everybody's been talking about this Packers offense, and they playing a Broncos defense that leads the league in sacks. Um, so they're gonna be on Jordan Love ass, and it's gonna be
Sure.
exciting to watch. So I mean, you think this Broncos defense can shut these boys down? I think they can. I mean, I don't know why people playing with these Broncos.
Yeah, I mean, if they can, keep Michael Parsons at bay,
Yeah,
Bo Nix can get the ball off. Broncos offense real, real subpar. They're mediocre. They offense really don't be moving the ball. They real middle in the pack. Like they okay. You got Sutton and Harvey in the backfield, but as far as their offense, they're not really explosive or electrifying. So I'm expecting the Packers to get out the Bo Nix. I mean, Packers, they head to Mile High. They on a 4-game win streak, sitting at first place in the NFC North after beating, the Chicago Bears. So they coming in high in
yeah,
Mile High.
yeah.
And like you said, Jordan Love 3 touchdowns last week, 234 yards. He done had 7 touchdowns in the last 2 games. Christian Watson coming in his own. If those Green Bay receivers, if all them boys step up, they so deep in the receiver room. They got so many on, they just can't
Yeah,
catch the ball, or they can't all play well at one time. But
yeah,
if you spread that ball around the Wicks and Bo Melton, Christian Watson, they got a couple more of them, bro. You can exploit a lot of, because Patrick Surtain, he's only one defender. And then they got Musgrave and that 2-headed monster at the tight end position as well. So Jordan Love got a lot of weapons at his disposal, bro. Watson done had 80 yards in the last 2 games. And Josh Jacobs, he also been contributing on the ground. And I feel like the Broncos defense will have something to say. They coming in winning 10 in a row. Their defense only allowing 18 points per game. They rank number 1 in third down defense. And like you said, they lead the league in sacks, 55 sacks. That's 11 more than the second team. So they getting after that quarterback.
and
They getting after that quarterback.
if they can get I think 10 more sacks, they can break the record for most sacks in the season for an NFL team, breaking I think the 1975 Bears or something, when they had that boy Refrigerator. I forgot his name, but
Refrigerator Perry.
when they were doing that shuffle or something, they said
Yeah.
that's how many sacks
Dang,
they
for real?
Yeah, they getting up there. Benito and Parsons, they both got 12 sacks this season. Both of them are tied for third in the league in sacks. So gonna see a lot of pass rushing this game.
Yeah, a lot of pass rush.
And like I said, Bo Nix got to step up, man. I don't know how long that this offense can just get him through the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? If he starts playing teams, if they get in the playoffs and they got to play a team like Buffalo or a high power offense team, it's like,
That they got to keep up with.
yeah. And I know defense win championships, but y'all gotta put some points up, man. This is the NFL. This is offensive league. So hopefully that they can hopefully Bo Nix can find some rhythm. Um,
Yeah.
like I said,
Oh,
like I don't really know too many people that they have, particularly on offense. Like
they
I just
don't,
know
bro.
about their defense. I know they got Cortland Sutton. I mean, I'm not sure I don't even know who their running back is. You know what I'm saying? I know that they still got Marvin Mims. I don't really see too many crazy explosive plays. They just always be coming back. So
Yeah,
it's
they
just like,
they you know they just well coached. They don't make a lot of mistakes, and they just always in games with their defense and they offense. They want to run the ball, take shots here and there, a little play action. Bo Nix runs around a little bit. He protects the ball,
yeah,
but I mean they offense is not explosive. They score under 23 points in they last 4 to 5 games, bro. Like they
wow,
can't they can't score. Like the Raiders, the Raiders game last week went down to the wire.
yeah,
It was like 17-17, what, fourth quarter. I'm like, they struggle on offense, bro.
yeah,
They struggle
yeah,
on offense, just showing. I mean, that defense just picks up the slack. I mean, defense gonna keep you in the game, and then when it come down to the wire, Bo Nix probably make a play here and there,
yeah.
to get in field goal range, somebody kick a field goal, but they don't beat themselves, and that's what good teams do. They do whatever it takes to win. A win is a win,
Win,
ugly or
win.
not.
Yeah. Well, both teams are in the league winning their divisions. Packers at the top of the North, NFC North, and the Broncos are at the top of the AFC West. Of course, the Chiefs, they can't get right. So Broncos in
Yeah.
the driver's seat. That game is at 4:30 today, second window. It might be snowing. Another cold matchup.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
Lions,
be cold. A lot of these games.
yeah. Lions Rams. Another NFC second window game. Familiar foe Stafford is coming back. Play the Detroit Lions, as you know. Matthew Stafford played for the Lions for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
The Lions are dealing with a lot of injuries in the secondary. Brian Branch, he's out for the season with a torn Achilles. Terry Arnold's on IR, and Kirby Joseph's been out for 2 months with a knee injury.
Hey.
And when you look at this matchup, you're looking at these receivers. You got Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua. I'm sure the Lions defense, wish they had some of those guys back. But this is the NFL. Everybody got to step up. Who's ever next on the depth chart, it is what it is. I'm sure the Lions coach ain't trying to hear no excuses. He trying to win no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at this matchup, Stafford versus Detroit. I mean, the Lions are, they still fighting. I'm sure they're gonna make the playoffs, but the NFC North is tough. I don't know what's going on with the NFC North. I mean, in the Madden League, the whole damn NFC North made the playoffs.
In the playoff.
I don't know what's
That's a
going on
tough
with that
division. Tough teams, good coaches,
Yeah,
good players.
yeah, tough division, man. So I know you like Matthew Stafford. I know you're a big fan. I know you said that he could potentially, win another Super Bowl with this team.
Sure.
The Lions coming in, they real tough. You got Jameer Gibbs, he's breaking records. He's joining LaDainian Tomlinson and Priest Holmes with his receiving and rushing combinations. So
Mm-hmm.
he's been going crazy lately. I think it's gonna be a real high paced game. This is
Yeah.
two really good football teams. I mean,
High power offenses.
you got stars everywhere. You got St. Brown and Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua and the other boy, Jameson Williams. You got Gibbs out there. You got Stafford.
Yeah, his ball is everywhere on the
His
field.
ball is everywhere. They're gonna be in LA, so I'm sure this game gonna be a pretty hyped up game. When you look at this, I mean, of course the Lions, they got to get a win. Stafford and these boys is kind of they in the driver's seat a little bit, but I'm not really sure about this game. It can go either way.
Yeah. Yeah, it can, man. Both of these offenses put up 40 last week. So, I mean, it's like
Damn.
who's gonna make those plays? It's going, when two offenses going against each other, somebody, both offenses don't score 40. Like when two teams match up, both offenses super strong and they going against each other, somebody rise to the top, and
Yeah.
it don't be no high scoring, affair between both of them.
Yeah.
So some gonna have to shake, some gonna have to break. Golf thrown for 240 plus yards in 7 straight games. Threw for 300 against Dallas. Dallas defense is not really I mean, they've been getting better, but Goff, he's been consistent. The Lions offense has scored less than 24 points just 3 times, bro. They only scored less than 24 points only 3 times this whole year.
Who?
So no, the Lions, they only scored under 24 points only 3 times.
Yeah.
So
the Lions,
most of their games they putting up 30, basically.
yeah, they lead the NFL in points on offense.
And points score, yeah. So it's like, I mean, they gonna score. They gonna score, bro. They gonna score. Jameson Williams, he coming into his own, bro. He started off slow, but now he getting his groove. How I felt like they should have been using him. He got 88. He done had 88 yards in the last 4-5 games. He done damn near had 100 yards the last 4 of his 5 after going 96 yards last week. So, they feeding him. They taking shots to him. They hand the ball off to Gibbs and Montgomery. Gibbs is just like Bijan, bro. He's electrifying, bro. You're not gonna stop Gibbs. You just gotta contain him.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can screen, you can run angle routes. I mean, hand the ball off. He can do it all, bro. So, and then you got St. Brown as well.
Yeah.
St. Brown, he had 90. He coming off an injury, but he's getting back healthy. He had 92 yards last week. He 20 yards away from 1,000 yards. So you got Gibbs, St. Brown, Jameson Williams. You still got Sam Laporta. I think still got Sam Laporta, and you got Montgomery. To switch the pace of the game. And the Rams, they got a tough defense as well. They only allowing 17 points per game. So I mean, we think it'd be you would think it'd be a shootout. It should be a shootout, but I mean,
I think this game is gonna be Dan Campbell in this 4th down shit. Okay. It's just like every
come
week,
down to coaching.
Every week is something with him in this 4th down thing. You know what I'm saying? When you playing certain teams like the Rams, they're gonna capitalize off that. I mean, the teams have been capitalizing off of it, but it's just like I just really want to see how he gonna handle, these 4th down plays. If he's just gonna keep going for it, or is he just gonna try to put points up?
I think that's his identity, bro. He gonna do what he do. He gonna go for him, and it's gonna either make or break him. Like they either gonna make the play or not, because the players still got to execute it at the same time. He calling it, but the players got to execute the play.
Yeah, I think it's just getting too repetitive. I think it's just like as a defensive coach, when okay, I'm finna play for 4 downs because I know he's gonna go for it. I feel like sometimes the defenses who play the Lions, sometimes they be trying to trap them. Like, okay, we're gonna play a defense that make you get into a 4th down situation to where you think you're gonna get it, and then we already know you're gonna try some crazy shit with the plays. I mean, a lot of his plays on 4th down be like, he'll try to stack the blocks up and then try to do a rollout, and I don't know, man. It's
just try to do something that that's not. I mean, just off the record. Like, I mean, try to do something special than just hand the ball off or run a play action. Some coaches try to they outsmart themselves.
Exactly.
All the time.
They do that.
They outsmart themselves.
I mean, if you're the defensive coordinator going into playing the Detroit Lions, I mean, how would you like that they go for it on 4th down a lot? Would that make
if I was a defensive coordinator and I'm going against the offense who always
would that make you uneasy, or would that make you?
I mean, I feel like as a defense that put more stress on the defense. Like, damn, we got another down. Stop. You always on your toes. You never you can't never just chill. They always pressing the issue. So I mean, you may feel like that's not smart for a coach to always go for it on 4th down. But as a defense, you like, man, let's hold up one more time. We got to stop these boys one more down.
Yeah.
And that puts a lot of stress on your defense. So we're gonna see what they do. I think that Rams front 4, they not going. They gonna put some pressure on Dolph. I feel like the Lions, you got to lean on that run. And we're gonna see. And Rams, they put up 45 last week too against Arizona. Stafford on his way to MVP. I feel like he's on pace for MVP.
Lions and Rams 425 today. Colts and the Seahawks. 44-year-old grandfather Phillip Rivers coming into town, baby. It's been a lot of talk. It's been a great NFL story, actually. Phillip
Yeah.
Rivers coming off the couch. He was coaching a high school football team in Alabama, and he will be playing. A lot of people are saying that he gonna get killed, and the thing, I mean, it's been a lot, man. Because I mean, it's very shocking to see it. I didn't think this season, even starting this show, that I was gonna be talking about Phillip Rivers.
About Phillip Rivers.
I didn't. I
No
didn't.
way.
I didn't think that at all.
No way in hell.
Obviously, everybody has a lot of respect for Phillip Rivers. Well liked player in the NFL, one of the best competitors in the NFL. Seahawks head coach Matt McDonald spoke highly of him. He said, if anybody can do it, Rivers can do it. Rivers is the best, one of the best competitors in NFL history. Of course, the Seahawks, crazy defense. They look crazy. They said the Seahawks defense been pulling some old footage. They've been watching footage from Rivers when he was at the Chargers. That's what.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Good for him. I mean, Rivers, he ain't played since 2020. He played since COVID. 5 years. You at the house, couch potato. You coaching your son in high school, and you eating donuts. You ain't been training, bro. That man might throw his back out, man. I mean, I would just lean on Jonathan Taylor, dink and dunk. Don't try to have Phillip Rivers throwing the ball downfield, man. And then that Seahawks defense, they're gonna be all over him, bro. He get hit one time, bro. He might limp off the field. They got Riley. Is Riley Leonard? Is he active? Is he can't play, or he just
right?
Like, how did they give Phillip Rivers a job? Like, is Riley Leonard injured?
Okay, let's just get to the root of this. Okay, let's talk about the Colts organization. Let's start there. Okay, because when you look at this organization's always been just this season in particular with the girl on the sideline. She listening to the plays. Off top, once I seen that, I said, okay, this organization is heading in. They doing stuff different this year. They trying to win. Okay, they got the lady on the sideline. They got the owner on the sideline, a female. She's fresh as hell, listening to the play call for the offense. Okay, that's first
crazy.
I said, okay, the Colts trying to do something this year for real. And then you go in and you give up 2 first-round picks, and you get Sauce Gardner, which is a very, very aggressive move. And it's like, okay, boom, that's another thing. It's like, okay, they
trying to they selling out. They trying to win.
And you call Phillip Rivers. These folks ain't playing, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like Daniel Jones go down. That put a wrench in everything. So, and I feel like Shane Steichen, he got a good relationship with Rivers. Like, Rivers called Steichen and asking what plays should he run in high school. So they already talking X and O's. So from shoulder up, Rivers, like I be saying about Kirk Cousins, like in Shedeur, shoulders up. They got calculated decision. They on point. But
Yeah.
It all gonna boil down to execution against this Seahawks defense. I don't see. I think they're gonna lean on the run a lot, man. Throwing screen. Jonathan Taylor gonna have a big game in order for the Colts to come out on this one. Because Rivers, he's not throwing for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns. You think Rivers is gonna have a showing like that? First game back off the couch, and he ain't played a snap, and he ain't even seen an NFL team in 5 years. Come on, man. You gotta be realistic. He's not doing that.
But something, I don't know. For me, when I look at quarterbacks and when I'm looking at quarterbacks like Kirk Cousins, I know Kirk Cousins has been playing, but Kirk Cousins is 38 years old. Okay, Phillip Rivers is 44. Phillip Rivers' body style, Phillip Rivers is a big dude. He ain't little skinny. He not no little skinny. Phillip Rivers got some meat on his bone, bro.
He out of shape.
Okay, but it's just like he got some old man strength. I just feel like I feel like he gonna be all right back there, man. And I feel like, like I said, when you playing ball, you take a couple hits and you back in there. You take 1 or 2 hits, it's like, okay, I feel it now. You know what I'm saying? And, the quarterback is a defenseless position, so it is risky. I can't say that because, playing quarterback, you can't defend yourself. So a dude can have an open shot on you, and it could be a 24-year-old goddamn rookie from Alabama hitting your ass.
Boy, I'm telling you, he's spearing you right in the chest. You're gonna feel it.
So that could happen.
That's what I'm saying. You haven't, it's like it's no way to prepare for that. Because you can't prepare for NFL snaps. Like if you haven't played, you just haven't played. You can't mimic that. You can be trained. Shit, Phillip Rivers can be in tip-top shape, but if he ain't played on an NFL team in 5 years, that's a major. That's gonna be a major difference right there. The fact that he haven't even played, let alone making the throws, your connection with your receivers and all of that. Like it's like, bro, you just basically, that's like me being at the house and they just call me, Mississippi Valley called me and say, come run a couple routes.
That ain't like that because that was my next point.
I mean, that's more physical, but he still got.
No. Let's talk about how long you been away from football.
Oh, well, I've been away from football a long time though.
We graduated in?
Yeah, I graduated in 2014, so that's okay. That's 10, like almost that's 11 years. Okay, yeah, that's different. But I mean, 5 years. I feel like he still got it from shoulder up. Like he's smart. I feel like he can read the defenses. I mean, he may be fine, but I just don't see him making the throws that he need to make against that Seahawks defense.
5 years ain't that bad. When you played for 18 seasons.
18 seasons.
That ain't that bad, but I get it though. It's the NFL, man. It's like you can't be coming out here playing, man. I feel it. I understand. I'm a quarterback.
And it is just
I want him to go out there and go crazy.
I definitely.
I want him to go out there and go crazy.
Over 300 yards. It's for the media and just. It's just gonna look good if he go out there and do that. Like that's everybody gonna be talking about it. But, then you still gotta. You still gotta keep up with the Seattle offense. Like you gotta score and they score. Like
that's a fact. I
mean, it ain't just like he can go out there. I'm talking about winning to win. You can go out there and manage and do okay, but you still gotta go score and be effective. So it's definitely gonna be interesting to see, bro. Definitely.
Jonathan Taylor leads the league in rushing yards. Seahawks, they ain't allowed a 100-yard rusher the whole season. So we'll see how that goes. Browns and Bears. Browns coming to Chicago. Of course, the big story here, Shedeur Sanders, he's still on the field. He's still starting. Can he survive? We'll see. The Bears are leading the league in takeaways. I think they're still leading the league. The Browns got the second overall defense. Got the number one passing defense in the NFL. Rome Odunze is back. He missed last week with a foot injury. Of course, the Bears, they went down to the Packers and lost that game in the last second. I'm sure they probably could have used Rome Odunze. Kevin Byard is also leading the league, 6 interceptions. I'm sure he'll be trying to pick Shedeur off. You've been seeing lately a lot of these defensive players, they've been happy to get Shedeur. Whatever they can get from him, they've been happy. They've been throwing up the rope, throwing up the wrist. But this game is pretty much, of course, it's about Shedeur because we're trying to evaluate him going into the next season. The Bears, Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, they pretty much, this is a game that's sandwiched in between the Packers game because they really think about the Packers.
They got to play them again next week.
They got to play them again next week. So, you look at this game, and Shedeur, of course, this game is at 1:00. It might be snowing. And
it's gonna be negative 20 degrees, bro.
Oh God.
It's gonna be cold as hell. So it's like it's gonna be a tough game, hard nosed. I feel like both teams gonna try to run the ball because when it's that cold, bro, that wind in Windy City, you're not just throwing the ball all around the yard and it's brick out there.
Prime time, he ain't gonna be at that game. I promise you.
Yeah.
And that's what
unless he in the press box inside somewhere. Man, on the way.
It's so cold out there. You don't even want to land out there.
I'm talking about and then Caleb Williams, he like to run around and buy himself time, bro. You can't be doing all that negative 20 Myles Garrett on your top, come around that edge. I mean, I just expect Shedeur them to run the ball as well. Use Quishon Judkins. If you're gonna run the Wildcat, run the Wildcat. Don't run no fake sweep. If you're gonna run it. And I just want to see how Shedeur, how he operates against another viable top 10 defense. Leading the league in takeaways.
Yeah.
You know, how are you gonna, go through your progressions, go through your reads, and just deliver the ball. I think he's up for the task, bro. I think Shador is ready for that moment, and I want him to do well because, like you said, these coaches are evaluating him for next season. Can this be our franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
And I think he should have been, like I keep saying, should have been the number one overall pick. So he's definitely ready for this moment, and I feel like he definitely will be successful in this game.
And this
I'm putting on my
evaluation
parlay. I like Shador, 2
check.
touchdowns, 1 rushing.
You heard it there. Put $5 on it, you might win $30. The Browns, when you're talking about this evaluation period, the next 4 weeks for the Browns is playing some really tough defenses. I mean, these are
Yep.
really good evaluation games.
And I think they're not eliminated out of the NFC North race yet. They're not eliminated, are they?
Man, these boys 3-10, man. I think it's over with.
Are they 3-10?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah, they might be eliminated. It's over with. Damn, I thought, okay,
So
it
after
might be
this,
over with.
they got the Bills, then they got the Steelers and the Bengals. All those games are 1:00.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They are eliminated.
Yeah, they got to be eliminated. Ain't no way in hell them boys.
Yeah,
still.
3-10. You can't get there like that, boss.
Yeah, so I guess like you said, they're gonna be evaluating Shador, but also Chicago gotta beware though, because you can't just drop this game. Because if you drop this game, then you coming in the next week versus the Packers on a 2-game losing streak, and you don't want
Mhm.
you don't want
You don't want that.
you don't want that. So this is a big bounce back game for the Bears. You know what I'm saying? Because if they can win this game, and then they go, and the Packers come to town, they got 2 straight home games. The Packers come back. They got to be feeling good, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that division and how tough that is, because the Lions and they moving. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be good to see.
this a race for everybody trying to win the title in this one.
Yeah,
Everybody trying to win the NFC North title, and the Bears, they was the number 1 seed till they lost to the Packers.
yeah,
So, like you said, this is an important game. Caleb Williams, you got to have a good game to give you momentum going into that Packers game next week. I mean, this is 3-10 Browns team. You should win this game overall. So
Miles
we're gonna
Garrett,
see.
Miles Garrett, on the brink of NFL history. He can break Michael Strahan's single season sack record. He's got
How many you got this year?
He's got 20 sacks this year. All he needs
What's the
is
record? 23?
22 and a half, I think. He just needs
2.5.
He get about 2.5 more sacks this season. He gonna break it.
He gonna get 2 this game. He gonna
Yeah.
break that. He gonna share. He might get 30 this season.
Yeah, it's looking like
Whole
he gonna
game
break
left.
it. Yeah, it's looking like he gonna break it. So
Gonna
shout
break
out to
that
them
ball.
Browns, man. The Browns folks got another playoff game too in the
Shador.
league. No, y'all got another game in the league. Y'all got shout out to
Oh.
goal line. Y'all gotta play them Bengals.
Oh yeah, I got to play the Bengals in my wild card. I just played them week 18, so I got to play them again. I'm the 3 seed, he the 6 seed. Beyond the goal line. Shout out to Beyond the goal line. I'm trying to win it all.
Trying to win it all. They said they wanted.
Put your money on me.
They said they want a reaction from the league games. I said,
Oh
man.
yeah, they said they was like that'll be dope when we do Madden reaction. That's too much. That's too much watching film.
Well,
It's enough for watching the NFL on TV in real life,
I'm
let alone watching streams of other people. That might be that's somebody else might have to do that one, huh?
Yeah, I don't think we can take.
Yeah, we're not going back and forth with
Yeah.
Sony.
Yeah. Some more games this week. Ravens Bengals is playing this week. That's gonna be a pretty good game. Jets and Jaguars. The Jaguars are 9-4. They looking pretty good. Chargers and Chiefs. Chiefs, they still fighting.
Chiefs ain't out of it yet, boy. Don't
Yeah.
count them out. Chiefs might win 4 straight, make the wild card. Then what y'all gonna say?
I pray they don't do that. Please. I ain't got time. It's been so peaceful without them. Cardinals and Texans playing today. Of course, the Texans, one of the most scariest defenses in the league. We was talking about them. Cardinals, 3-10. They cook.
Yeah, they cook.
Commanders,
Giants, 3-10. Giants 2-11. They cook. Raiders, Eagles. Raiders cook. Eagles. They on the slump. They on the slump. They always do this, bruh. They always just go on the slump at the end.
Eagles better tighten up, man. Titans and 49ers. Treon, where you at? You should be able to sleep tonight. They should win that game. Panthers, Saints, Panthers.
I like the Panthers win the
don't go-
NFC South.
Panthers don't go in there playing now because y'all happy that the Bucks lost. You know how y'all can get. Y'all get too happy, can start playing, go down to New Orleans. You know New Orleans, they like to spoil people party.
Yeah, they like to. Yeah, just like we did the Bucks on Thursday night.
Yeah, so Vikings, Cowboys, Cowboys. You know they still fighting. So that's actually Sunday Night Football, and got Dolphins and Steelers on Monday Night Football.
That's nobody don't want to watch that. Steelers, I got to keep that pace up. Dolphins are not out of it. I think the Dolphins on like
they 6-7.
Bro, they on like a 3-4 game win streak. Mike McDaniel, he coming along at the end, boy. Man, they playing hard. Defense playing good. I like the Dolphins to upset in that one.
You heard it.
What if Dolphins go 10-7, make the playoff, and they go win the Super Bowl? Boy, that'd be crazy. And the Falcons beat the Bucks on Thursday night. Go look at my video. Raheem Morris is too late. He talking about
too late, Raheem.
Too late, man. Get out of town. You a day late, dollar short. I don't care. Don't want to hear it.
We
bring
gone,
a real
baby.
coach in here who is not okay with mediocrity. I don't want to hear it, Raheem. We're not okay with mediocrity. You think you did something? You should have been did that. You should have been did that, Raheem. I need you out of here.
Ready for baby.
Arthur Blank, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger, Arthur.
Got to go.